Candace from Soulfire Social. Pleasure to have you here Wednesday morning for our intro class. Let's go ahead and get started, hands down on the knees, and just arriving in our space. Closing the eyes, allowing them to gently roll up to the third eye point. Noticing when you feel that you've reached the place that has just a little bit more energy, a little bit more action, tapping into that point of our intuition. Breathing in and out the nose, and just becoming aware of the alignment of the body, connection of the sit bones, the hips push gently forward, the chest rising and falling, letting the shoulders drop down, elongating through the spine. Just feeling the prana move in and out the body. When we tune in today, I really want you to pay particular attention to the energy you're creating as you're chanting, bowing truly to that beautiful wisdom above, opening up that golden cord to the teachings, to the wisdom, to the connection, but bowing also to all the wisdom and the light within. And on our Mangala Charn, as we're chanting our Adgare Name, visualizing a beautiful protective field of energy swirling around your energetic field to protect you and your energy for the duration of the class. Let's go ahead and bring our hands out in front of us, rubbing the palms together vigorously, creating that warmth, creating that heat. Bringing that heat into prayer pose at the heart center. Let the thumbs connect, let the fingers point up and out, forearms parallel to the earth. You take a cleansing breath in through the nose. A great big sigh out. One more time, inhaling in. A great big sigh out. Let's inhale to tune in. Heart, third eye crown, wisdom above, wisdom within, creating a beautiful flow of energy. Release the breath, let the elbows drop down by the ribs, let your prayer open into a lotus and release. Any extemporaneous thoughts, worries, concerns, to-dos into the cup. And then we inhale and we give them up to God. We allow ourselves to be freed of anything that's taking us out of this present moment, our own awareness, and our bodies right here, right now. Turn the palms out. On the exhale, sweep your field down and out to each side, allowing yourself to visualize clearing out any energy that's not yours, anything that you've gathered from the collective, from your sleep, from the morning. Letting the fingertips tent as they touch. Feeling into the grounding, the support of the earth beneath you. We're going to let our left hand drop down on the earth. We're going to take our right hand up and over the head. Fingertips come by the left ear, and the hand comes on the head, elbow is out. And you're going to pull the ear down, the right ear down towards the right shoulder. And we're going to take our eyes and we're going to open them. We're going to gaze up to the left-hand side as high as we can. We're just going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Allowing yourself to breathe in, breathe out. And if you find that you need to take a deep breath, if you need to yawn, if there's a body reaction to this, you want to go ahead and release it, but otherwise just hold 15 more seconds. And let's gently release, let the head come up, maybe close the eyes for just a moment. Shift the hands, put the right hand down on the earth, take the left hand up and over the head, those left fingertips kind of towards that right ear, pull back and down so the left ear comes to the left shoulder, tilting the head down and then gazing up through both eyes, up to the highest point, high above, really putting pressure on that ocular nerve, and go ahead and breathe. And gently release. You can close the eyes. Bring the hands into a Gyan Mudra on the knees. Thumb and index touching, but this time I want you to take the thumb over the top of the fingernail of the Jupiter finger, or excuse me, take the Jupiter finger over the top of the thumbnail, closing down that ego with the knowledge. Really sit up straight here. The little exercise you just did was to allow the nervous system to calm itself. We're going to begin with a 3-part breath in the nose. It's a segmented breath. Your only job when we do these segmented breaths is to try and make them equal and to try and get a full breath in. So with 3, they're pretty big breaths. They're in through the nose. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. We hold it for about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. We exhale in 3 strong breaths. Hold it for about 3 seconds. And then begin again. focus is on the third eye, that the face doesn't get too tensed, and that your posture is in proper alignment. One you're on and do one more. When you're finished, you just come back to a gentle breath. It doesn't have to be terribly directed. Just in and out the nose. The Kriya we are doing, which includes this little pranayama, it's called the Kriya for the heart and the soul. So as you integrate the effects of the breath, tuning into how is your heart today, how is your soul spirit, is it light, is it bright? Or maybe you feel heaviness. We'll tune in again at the end of class. So let's take a nice long deep inhale in through the nose. Take the extra sip through rounded lips. Take a great big sigh out. Release the Gyan Mudra, bring the legs out in front of you in a V. You want to be sitting up straight. They're not super wide in a V. It's just a little bit open here. The arms are going to come up also in a V, and they're not up like this. They're in front like this. The left leg is going to come up, and we begin a breath of fire. Let's go. Working this with a breath of fire, so pumping the navel again. This is your choice. Tune in. Does long, deep breathing make more sense? I will say, this gets a little challenging. If you need to bring a hand down to help hold that leg, you can do that. Or put the foot under, help it be lifted. Seconds. Try and stay strong. If you're with your breath of fire, really pump that navel. It's a heck of a way to start the day. lift the leg up. So just straighten the back, keep the arms up. Just breathe here. Gathering energy, bringing in that prana, filling yourself up. Okay, let's raise the right leg up. Breath of fire. For your core here. Lactic acid will cause that leg to shake. Don't let it worry you. Release, sit up straight. Those arms in a V, 60 degrees. They're not all the way up though, they're a bit out in front. Inhale. Hold the breath. First pull of Mula Bandha today. Anus, sex organs, pull up on the perineum. Hold the navel in. Now slowly start to raise those arms up. Directing the energy from Mula Bandha, Muladhara. Root chakra, get that Kundalini, give it a channel to rise through, reach your crown up, make sure the chin is gently tilted, nice gentle faces in the eye focus of the third eye. On the exhale, sweep the hands down, releasing breath, releasing lock. Take 30 seconds to integrate, pressing the palms into the earth beneath you. Crown is up. Consciously relax through the groin and the thighs, maybe pressing into the earth with the back of the thighs to release that tension we had from the first exercise. Breathing in and out the nose. Deep inhale through the nose, all the way down to the root. Extra sip through rounded lips. Take your eye focus from your third eye to the crown as if you could just see out through that 10th gate. Great big sigh out. Allow yourself to come back onto your mats with your elbows down. The correct posture for this, and I'll just show you, it is a bit challenging. You're lifting up through your elbows into a black platform. If that is too much for you, go ahead and put your hands down and lift up. Or, if that's still too much for you, you can put your hands back here and come up into a back platform. this way, but ideally your elbows are on the earth, you're lifting up. You can even put a bolster underneath you if you need that extra lift. But we rise up, we open up through our throats, through our chest, and we begin a breath of fire. Toes are pointed. Do not be afraid to put a bolster underneath you. This is a pretty aggressive exercise for this early in the morning. The key is you want to be in vulnerability, opening up through the throat and the heart. Gazing up that third eye, you want to be opening the cervical spine, head all the way back as far as it can be. Keep breathing. Halfway there. And as you're there, I just want to say, you really don't have to kill yourself to do these postures. I didn't sleep great last night, so I don't have the power to stay up in that back platform, and I'm okay with that. I pulled in a bolster, I'm breathing, I've got the effects of the posture. No judgment. Now some mornings you might spring up and be like, I've got this. Well, then you do that. But that's why every day Kundalini should be different. Not just the classes, but because you're tuning in to your body on that given day based on your sleep, your activity, your mood, and your energy. Keep going. Wherever you are. The only important thing is to stick with it, stick with the breath, visualizing the perfection of the posture. We'll get there one day. One of the hardest things is to allow ourselves the freedom to be us. Now, wherever you are, perfect that posture. Inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mulavanda. Visualize that energy igniting through the root, through the sacral chakra, Manipura, your fires, flushing up into the heart space, all of that self-love and compassion into the throat, the third eye, and the crown. When you release slowly, very gently, let the spine begin to drop down. Let the head drop down. And feel that beautiful feeling of dropping everything. And then raise the legs up 90 degrees. And see if you can grab the back of the legs. We're going to start there because we're going to work up to grabbing the toes and having them straight. Just start off grabbing the back of the legs and helping yourself get them straight. The eye focuses on the third eye, and we begin a breath of fire. You're going to be pulling your legs towards yourself because what you'll find after about a minute, your legs can slowly start to rise up to get to those toes, and eventually we want to be peace fingering the toes, pressing our thumbs into the big toes. Be gentle with yourselves. Let's go ahead and begin that breath of fire. Slowly, slowly coming into the complete posture. Stretch in the hamstrings, feel the squeeze in the lower intestines. The combination of the pumping of the navel with the squeeze really helps to get energy moving in the lower triangle. Start to move your hands towards these fingers on the big toes as we are going to lift our heads up for the last minute. Not yet, just keep your legs stretching and moving. Now whether you're holding onto your legs or your toes, start to lift your head up towards the legs. Last 20 seconds. Head is up as close as it can get to the legs. They're as straight as they can be. Breath of fire. If you weren't doing it, maybe do it now for the last 20 seconds. Take a deep inhale in. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha. Fold yourself. Press into the big toes, straighten the legs, pull the navel back towards the spine. You've got it all. Squeeze. Release slowly, let the head drop back. Then release the toes. Let the hands come down by the buttocks, and then with all control, slowly bring those legs down. No hitting the heels on the floor. Total control through your core. And then release. Let the feet open. Breathe deeply into the belly. Let the belly expand, rise and fall. All of that energy flowing up, flowing down. Next breath in, bring the knees up towards the chest, grabbing below the knee on either side. Pull those knees in and out 3 times. Lifting up the sacrum, dropping it back down, getting that extra squeeze on the intestines, but also releasing the lower back. After the third one, rock from left to right 3 times. Really push your lower spine into the mat. As you come to the center, focus just for a minute on all the energy in that lower triangle that you just created. And we start to rock up and down on the mat a couple of times, just shifting the energy, allowing the spine the natural adjustment. And then go ahead and come standing. You're going to want to put your feet just about hip width distance apart. Arms come out straight in front of you. You're going to stand on your tippy toes and you're going to hold a breath of fire. Again, if you want to be working with a long, deep breath today, that's fine. But otherwise, holding on the toes. You might need a drishti to hold the posture solid. That's okay. Just keep the eyes 1/10 open. But if you can close them, go ahead. Try that. Maybe just try it. Struggling with this, open your feet a little bit. Drop the heels, keep the arms out, come down into Kundalini crow, down into that mula. What is that squat called? I never remember. Inhale up. Exhale down. Malasana, that's what it is. We call it a Kundalini crow pose. Vinyasa calls it a Malasana squat. Exhaling down, inhaling up. See if you can do this one with your eyes closed. Down together on an exhale. Hold the posture with the arms out. If you need to put a hand down, put the hand down. Arms out, straight out from the shoulders. Inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha. And as you're squeezing, start to push up. Start to raise the arms up. Release the breath in the lock. A breath in and out. Regulate. And then inhale. Reach, 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 reach up in a V. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Pull the navel up and in. Pull the diaphragm in. Crown is high, chin is tilted. Hold. Start to bring those hands into prayer above your head. When we release, breath and lock, pull the prayer down to your heart. Land at your heart in a strong Anjali Mudra, forearms parallel to the earth. Breathe. Jaw should be very light, the face should be soft. Gaze out that third eye. Take the hands from a prayer, interlace them, palms facing down at the heart center. The thumb is pointing towards the heart. Take an inhale. Hold the breath there. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Pull the navel in. And this time we flush the energy down from the heart space into the lower triangle. Exhale, release. It's like you're pushing the energy down with the palms all the way down to the root. Release. Palms come forward. Deep inhale. Extra sip, rounded lips. Great big sigh. Tell you where you're going so you don't have to open the eyes. You're coming onto all fours into a flat back. So just come down onto the knees, hands underneath the shoulders. Get yourself really balanced. And go ahead and begin a very slow and intentional cat-cow. The first minute, I want you to simply feel into the physical body. Everything from the pressure of the hands, the strength through the arms and the shoulders, the lead with the pelvis, the spinal flex, the heft of the skull. Everything that's working mechanically here. Make sure the movement's complete with full expression, whether it's your cat or your cow. Continue. Speed up this cat-cow, but now we focus on the energy that we are shifting from the red root, the orange waters of the sacral chakra, the fiery yellow of the navel, the green energy of the air at the heart, the light blue ether at your throat, the indigo at your third eye, the purple at your crown. Move, breathe. Shift the energies. 30 more seconds. Flat back. Put your big toes together. Slowly start to drop the buttocks back towards the heels. Go super slow. Let the buttocks hit the heels before you start to drop that head. When the heels and the buttocks touch, release the belly. And then start to come forward. Feel the weight of the ribs on the knees. Third eye touches. Arms reach forward, fully opening up the back body. And then it's here to take the nice long deep inhale. Hold it, squeeze Mula Bandha, light yourself up from the inside out the back. Hold the navel up to meet the spine. And release. Wrap the hands back around the back to touch the soles of the feet. Stay in this posture. And just take a few breaths. Next inhale, slowly start to rise up. Allow yourself to sit up straight. Take the hands, tent them on the side of the body. Reach up through the crown. Take a nice long deep inhale here. Extra sip through rounded lips. Great big sigh. Come into an easy pose. Just make that shift into an easy pose. And then interlace your hands behind your back. Venus lock, if you're tapping into your masculine energy, have the right on top, feminine left on top. Heart and soul. When we chant from the heart, the mantra is Om, So Hum, I am thou, and peace is within me, bringing that peace, self-love, self-worth into our hearts. So we exhale down, dropping the third eye. We raise the arms up behind us. And then we rise up. We're going to listen first as we rise up and down, and then we're going to begin chanting along with the music. This allows us to direct the energy from the lower triangle up to the crown, bowing down in gratitude, but also opening up the back of the heart to receive that love. Receive the light for our intuition. Oh, so high. Oh, so high. Oh, so high. Oh, so high. You have your posture, and you know you're standing up straight at the top, down with the arms up. When you're down, join in with chanting. So high, oh, so high, so high.
inhale here. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Release the breath in the lock and start to rise. Next inhale, keep those eyes closed. Bring the hands into Gyan Mudra. Breathing into the heart center. Coming into that place of peace within where we feel in alignment, we feel in union. We feel compassion for ourselves, we feel that love. We feel our bodies flowing root to crown. Next breath, bring your hands into prayer at your heart center, connecting. This is heart and soul. I get to do my favorite meditation, and I think a few others of you. Protection and projection of the heart. So we bring ourselves into this place of peace. Then we have to honor it as well. We're going to be using the Mangala Charn. So if you don't know that second mantra as well, this is a great way to get to learn it. Ad Gure Me. You're going to be taking that prayer, sending it out from the heart up and out until you stretch the arms like you're sending love and light out. Ad Gure Me. Jugad Gure Me. You open up the arms to receive all the love that is available in this highest vibration. Sat Gure Me, but we have to honor ourselves like a temple, this body, this heart, this light. We bring our hands into prayer at the top. And once we're there, Siri Guru Day, we bring our prayer to the third eye. We're going to trust our intuition. Ve, at the throat, we're going to speak our truth. Nam Me, and always come back to our hearts. It kicks off pretty quickly, so find a breath, find a release. Just lose yourself in your mantra, in your movement. Heart protection and projection.
Amen.
to